Subscribe for the very latest.
Bye, Daddy.
Chord more than a podcast.
Last time we met, we talked about the assassination of Kobe's legacy. You know what I'm saying? That I feel that's going on here with people trying to, take away what Kobe did. That's my personal opinion. But what do you think about that? Smooth, you think they trying to assassinate?
Give me a little bit more context. Like what?
All right. So a lot of people who were cool with Kobe, right, when Kobe was around, like a lot of the analysts, right, a lot of people that were out there reporting Kobe. Kobe was the biggest thing since sliced bread. Now all of a sudden, when you mention Kobe, he's getting lower and lower on some people's lists, right? It's like he's like, what he did wasn't greater. Like, well, let me ask you this question: do you think LeBron is greater than Kobe?
Oh shit! Speak truth, bro.
Dude,
take your time.
Man, this might cancel me. It might say I ain't really from Chicago, but I believe that LeBron James is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah, sir.
Hey.
Listen.
All right.
Kobe, sir. There's no way. I ain't gonna get into this.
If I could have it my way, though, why can't the throne be shared?
The throne is never shared. And I'm gonna tell you.
If you gotta pick one, then that's what
I'm gonna tell you. But see, I guess for me, when I look at it, I just look at, I guess here's the thing. I'm no basketball savant, right? So I'm gonna preface that because I am a fan, and basketball to me is art, right? It's like ballet with a basketball. So when I look at it, my greatness is how you did it. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about any of that. It's how you did it and the impact of what you did. How what it did for the game, right? And Kobe's impact is, to me, is greater than LeBron's, right? It's one of them things that still, even when he retired, before he passed away, it still lingered, right? People benefited from the mentality of the Mamba. He poured into people, you know what I'm saying, that and made them great. Now, LeBron might did the same thing, but I just don't hear much about that. So maybe I'm kind of out the loop on that. But just the way he played the game, the style of play, the fearlessness of him, the way he played, and the fearlessness from others that respected him. Not even fear, more respect, right? I don't see that respect that other peers have for LeBron like that. I just don't see it.
Do you think his peers fear him more than respect him? Or do you think
I don't see either. I feel like when they step on the court, LeBron is beatable to them. Right? Like he's somebody that can be beat. Right? And I don't think that, and they think it's easy. And I don't know why, but I just feel that. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
So you don't feel felt like that about Kobe during his tenure? Right before Shaq, after Shaq, before Pau Gasol. You don't think that people felt like that about the Lakers? Like, all right, yeah, it's Kobe, but we can beat the Lakers. There ain't no Shaq here. It's just Kobe. But I'm saying as a fact, as like they didn't get far. Like they didn't even make it to the playoffs like 2 years. I'm saying during his tenure, during Kobe's dominant decade from 2000 to 2010, that's when Kobe was dominant. I'm saying you don't feel like during the years, his down years, you don't feel like his contemporaries, like the Spurs, like the Tim Duncan, how you became coming on that, or speak of
Ron McKnight of the NBA. Yo, I'm done.
But I'm saying like teams like the Spurs or the Celtics or other contemporaries that he was going up against during his time. You don't feel that they were like, all right, we know what Kobe is, but it's just Kobe. Until Kobe gets someone else to play with, we can take him down at the end of the day.
I didn't see that. Let me say that. I guess looking at when I'm looking at, like I said, when I'm looking at Kobe, I'm not talking about teams, right? I'm not talking about teams. I'm just talking about the player, right? You know, and also, but during, like, even I'm just talking about before he passed away. You know, once again, I my mind thinks of impact. I think with impact, right? What you did for me, because I'm not a LeBron hater whatsoever.
No,
right. So, but he didn't do anything for me when it comes to, like, all right, you scored a lot of points, right? You broke some records, but what other impact? What else are you doing? With Kobe, I was looking up interviews. I wanted to know his thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to know. I wanted to learn some more. I wanted to learn some more things from Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
May I ask the question? What led to that? What led to you wanting to learn more about Kobe versus wanting to learn more about LeBron?
Because first of all, right. Remember this. So Kobe and LeBron both did not go to college, right?
Got it. Yes.
So I wanted to know from Kobe. I wanted to know why, like, how did he get so good without going to college? That was the first thing that I wanted to learn. Then when I found that out, that he, you know, the schools he went to, and I'm just like, man, I'm now more intrigued. You know what I'm saying? Because of his stint overseas. You know, how he learned how he got better with basketball. Then it became, now I'm like, oh man, like he has a different mentality. That's what the Mamba is. It's a mentality. I need to know that, right? So he gave us the game, right? He gave everybody the game on how to approach everything, not just basketball, life, all obstacles. He gave us that because he, even though he was, like, a lot of basketball players come from hard beginnings, he didn't come from a tough beginning, but his mentality is like he came from a rough, you know, beginning. I mean, it was just a way of thinking that I needed to know, right? And
competitive edge, definitely.
Right, exactly. You know, and even I don't play basketball. I play football a little bit, but just knowing that little things about what Kobe did, I became a better person, right? And then I could see it translate on the court, and it's like, oh, now that's crazy, you know. But I don't get that from LeBron. It's more, I don't know, man. It's, you know, I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know if LeBron's, you know, like the way he looks right now, I don't know if it's natural. That's just me personally. I don't know if it's natural. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just asking myself because but just real quick, all what you said, excluding the Mamba Battelle, because that is something that I agree with you. That is very unique to Kobe, as far as, you know, Mamba mentality and, like, the way he approaches the game, and that competitive edge that he has, similar to Michael Jordan. But when we talk about LeBron James, in the respect, when we talk about how this dude was on the front of Sports Illustrated before he touched the league. Like, in his third year in the league, he goes to the finals Or is his fourth year? His fourth year. He goes to, we don't know who the next best player on that team is. And I'm saying, like, when we talk about the things that we're talking about changing the game, we're talking about a dude who was able to take his high school game where he went to school, because he went to a highly touted high school, but it wasn't the highly touted high school. He put Ohio on the map. Like, before then, no basketball players was coming out of Ohio that Cass was talking about. So when we're talking about a dude who was really like changing the game, I give respect to Kobe. But Kobe didn't even have the immediate impact that LeBron James had. LeBron James came in rookie year, best player on the team. Kobe, it took a couple years for him to get that.
I could have came in on the Cleveland Cavaliers and been the best person on that team. I'm just saying. The team was trash. But I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Yeah. I'm saying that's just my question to it. But like, when you give Kobe that, I'll be like, you're not gonna give LeBron that same edge.
Listen, I really love LeBron, man. I really do. But it just, I don't know. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, love LeBron. That's a strong statement. That's a strong statement. We're gonna put a pin in that. But I think for Kobe, I think he became like a more relatable Jordan, because Jordan was such a closed off athlete. It's almost mythical. Everybody who talks about Jordan almost talks about him like he don't exist in real life. He walks around with this aura, like, it's just weird. Like, even professional athletes, like I heard Shannon Sharp talk about it, he's like, almost like he has this Jesus-like energy to him. And I was just like, this is weird, but it is what it is. So, like, Kobe allowed people in, especially toward the end of his career, that gives you like insight, not on just basketball, but just life. And it made it resonate better for just for the general population, compared to like it's that moment mentality, like, okay, I can take some of these strategies, tactics, and apply it to my own life, versus like with LeBron, he just a freak that's just out here dominate for 20 years. It's hard to relate to that, because not many people on earth is 6'9", 270 who can do what he do. He's one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know, that's.
I don't know about. I don't know. I'm not. Listen, I'm not convinced that ain't. He ain't on that quarter. I'm just saying. I'm not convinced.
You gonna have quarter water?
Yeah, he on that Sunny D. He on something. That's all. I don't know. Listen.
I'll say this.
This is all alleged. Just saying.
I'll say this as like the youngest guy, like growing up with seeing LeBron, seeing Kobe. I feel like I said earlier, like when I played basketball, I did model my game kind of off of LeBron, because when you think of like where the game is to, like what did you contribute to the game of basketball? Like, we know what Steph Curry contributed to the game of basketball, like spreading the floor, like shooting from long range. LeBron literally played all 5 positions, so like that started the new era of positionless basketball.
Rap, graffiti, break dancing, DJ and B-boy stance, MCing. I harness those artifacts, collecting data of the transitions like an almanac. Hip-hop ain't dead, these young boys different, adapting. Over time, every day the world's spinning. Let's celebrate the fact we still winning, we global. Kids from the project became moguls. Real to real track boards to Pro Tools, vinyls, cassettes, and the tape decks, CDs. Now you can stream your music to the consumer direct and get most of the check. I'm noble.